welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay.
My name is Tori Boatboy Thompson.
My name is Tyler Boatboy Thompson. I mean, Sorry.
You're deep in the midst of identity theft here.
I think I kind of want the boat boy thing. I think that's mine.
You want to steal that? It's the one identifying thing I have. You think I'd like that? That's mine now.
Well, it's not because like you have it and I want it. It's mostly because I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I think I'm a boat boy now. I think that's mine now. I think I'm the superior boatsman.
I feel like you
a pilot
two
of a boat
have
is what they're
to. Does Black Flag have multiplayer? Is that the Assassin's Creed with multiplayer?
It does, but not ship multiplayer. But even so, I would wreck Tori's ship, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys have to battle it out for the boat boy title.
I just like to do that sort of in real life, though. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Because that's how real men of the water do it. It's not like you see sailors out there like, fucking 1v1 me on Rust, bro. Like, that's not how that goes. They're gonna draw their fucking scimitar and be like, well, if they're pirates in the 1800s, I guess. Yeah. And they're gonna demand a fight, Tyler. So if you really want to live this mantra, you do have to physically fight me.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm fine with that. You see, I got so much time on my hands now. I lost my job, so I've just been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed, and I think the thing that I've discovered is that, you know, in my next job hunt, I think what I'm looking for is either a position as a pirate, maybe a chef, or both if they are on the menu.
So how does chef factor into this whole situation then?
Well, I've been watching a lot of Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay as well. So I've kind of figured it out. I think I can really get it down.
You got it? You got the formula down?
Yeah, it is just a recipe.
Got it. Yeah.
Oh, it's super simple. You don't have to know anything about like why things react in other ways or any type. The Maillard reaction, that's a thing. I've watched Bon Appetit. Love you, Claire Saffitz.
Yeah, we all love Claire Saffitz. But no, I mean, it's just a recipe of being a chef. It's a recipe to be a chef, and you follow recipes. So I think I can, read that book, nail that. I think I've watched enough Kitchen Nightmares at this point, the UK version, because that one is better. Okay. And I think I can really get it. And then the pirate thing, I think it's just a midlife crisis. I think the pirate thing is. I don't
like how
crisis.
for American audiences they toned it down in Kitchen Nightmares, because in the British one he'll walk up and just fucking throw his dick onto a pie and be like, "This fucking sucks, mate.
I can't come with this pie. Are you joking me?"
Well, you got it flipped, Tori. In the American version, they really pumped it up. The British version was purely a cooking show. Like it was like, here's what's wrong with your kitchen. And the American version, they did try to make it into like an action movie. Like there's a weird cut every 3 seconds. He does fight the manager at the beginning of every episode to prove that he's right. It's kind of like the first John Wick is really what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, the inspiration is very clear in the first John Wick when you watch it. That they did watch a lot of Kitchen Nightmares and went, "Ooh, what about Keanu Reeves though?"
I mean, we always think that. I mean, we're always kind of like, yeah, what if we did this but with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, that's most stuff I watch. Like I've recently been rewatching Game of Thrones, and I'm kind of like, what about Keanu Reeves though as Cersei? Like that would be a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, that would be a pretty That'd be pretty interesting. Like, they should just remake the whole thing, but with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
And also remake it without D&D.
I was going to say, would that redeem the 8th season if it was the same but with Keanu Reeves?
I think gamers would think it redeemed it.
I don't think season 8 needed redeeming, but sure.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. But you see how much gamers creamed their jeans when Keanu was at E3? Like, they fucking nutted.
Yeah.
So
and I did a little bit. I mean, I wasn't completely flaccid, if we're gonna be honest.
Oh, yeah.
If Keanu's in the room, like that's
Like when the smoke cleared and all the gamers in the audience saw it was Keanu and had the simultaneous nut in the room, it smelled like semen like immediately. Like
I mean, the thing is though,
immediately.
it
that
wasn't
pungent, salty.
It wasn't a smoke machine that was filling the room. It was just steam coming off of gamers' bodies because they're so unhealthy.
A lot of it, though, to be fair, was Phil Spencer just ripping a vape in the back. He's got a fucking fat rig. Like, that dude chuffs clouds when he's ripping on that cotton.
Reggie was at E3. He wasn't at the Nintendo one. He kind of went to the wrong place. Like Reggie doesn't know what he's doing. Nintendo just kind of holds him hostage and someone drives him around. So someone just went to the wrong location and Reggie was just ripping a vape on the side of the stage. And he's like, did we make Cyberpunk? I don't know.
He's like, last thing I remember, I was creating Bigfoot pizza at the Pizza Hut. And now I don't know why I'm here, but there's a lot of stinky fat boys around me and I don't like it. Give me my vape.
Like the entire career he's had at Nintendo was all just like a drug-fueled fever dream for him. And he's just waking up now at the end of it like, oh, what the fuck happened? Why are people
Cyberpunk
talking about
2077. Is that ours? Did we do that? Is that the new Animal Crossing?
That's
Is
a
that
video
ours?
game. We did video games, right?
We do video games, right? I think what I found out after being jobless is that like recently, because of Assassin's Creed, and I really like The Lighthouse, I think I just want to be a pirate. I think that's just something I would like to do.
Or at the very minimum, live by the sea, right?
Yeah, be like a sailor boy.
Yeah, they're not, because they ain't pirates on that. It's not like Willem Dafoe is in there like, arr, spill your beans.
Yeah, I mean, that is literally what he did in that movie, though.
Yeah.
He literally
he
did give a couple hearty
but
R's.
that's just because nautical men tend to make similar groans. That is an established fact in the lore of the sea. The song of the sea, we'll call it.
Yeah, but like, I don't think I think either of those things are good. I probably hated The Lighthouse, but I'm just like, whoa, to be a sailor. Is that a fucking job? Can I get a job as a privateer? Is that still a thing that you can do? Or do you have to be in the Navy? Because I don't want to be in the fucking Navy.
No one wants to be in the Navy.
I know that really rich people have tall ships. And they like restore tall ships and shit, which is like the really big 3-mast gigantic sailboats.
Are those legal to own?
Yeah.
I would think they'd be illegal. Have you ever seen one?
Oh yeah. Up in Duluth, they have a festival every year. Probably canceled this year because of COVID, but where they bring in a shit ton of tall ships, and my family and I would go like pretty regularly, and they're fucking rad. It's like straight out of the movies that you see. You get to walk on the deck, you get to see all the gigantic ropes and knots and shit.
I'm going to commandeer that big ship.
And if you pay a lump sum of money, which I never asked how much it was, you could ride with them for a day.
I want to pilot it. If I give them more money, can I hold the wheel?
And I don't see why not.
Your first step as being a pirate there is like, oh, here's your money. I want to ride with you for a day. You toss them their sack of gold dragons or whatever the fuck the currency is in this world. Doubloons, sure. And then as soon as you guys are out in open sea, you have to kill the crew.
Yep, you got to mutiny.
No, I have to kill the other captain because I need the crew. I can't pilot a ship all by my onesie. I need multiple people to do that.
Yeah, you got to convince the crew to mutiny against the captain.
Exactly.
And that's when you send up the flare. You have to kill the entire crew, though. You do have to kill that whole crew because they're loyal to their captain. That's just the rules of the sea.
No, money buys loyalty, and I'm taking them to the Caribbean where we will loot and plunder.
But it'd be much cooler if you shot a flare up and, oh, what's this? It's a little boat coming to board the ship and be your new crew. Your people, the people that you've already paid, the people that you've already intimidated so that they will stay loyal by money and fear.
And the documentary crew that you hired to document your rise to power on the high seas.
I think I would just like to be a pirate. Is that depression? Is that what
No,
people say depression is when they lose their job and they're like, yeah, fuck it, I'll be a pirate?
I want to double
Sure.
back to something that Tori brought up. You said, like, give them the gold dragons or whatever currency we're using in this world. And that immediately sparked an intrusive thought in my brain. Are we approaching the movie Waterworld in real life? The ice caps are melting. Society is collapsing. Maybe we should all become pirates just in case.
Well, I think we should all have some working nautical knowledge, of course. That's a rule that I've always lived by, but I've never seen Waterworld. I don't know what it does.
Oh,
Is the world covered in water? Is that it?
Yes, it's like Mad Max, but the world is all water.
It's like Mad Men, but the world's covered in water. A lot of underwater billboards going on.
It's just BioShock at that point.
So you're going to laugh at this next sentence, but I was a pirate in the Boy Scouts once.
What does that even fucking mean, Taylor?
So
how many planks did you have to walk, huh?
That means nothing. What just came out of your mouth is gibberish. It literally, you threw words together that mean nothing as a whole.
That's just going up to your fucking scoutmaster and saying, like, I want to be a pirate. And he's like, okay, here's your little patch, buddy. That doesn't mean anything. You didn't have to kill anyone. You didn't get any profit from it. None of the cool things about being a pirate.
Okay, so at summer camp, you could do the sailing merit badge, and they had these little tiny sailboats called Sunfish, and they were like 2-man sailboats, right? So we would have 6 or 7 of them out on the lake, and we would do these things called pirate wars because the camp counselors did not give a fuck about the merit badge. They were just going to sign off the papers when we were done anyway.
Did you ram them into each other?
Yes. We basically had like 6 groups of 2 scouts on all these boats out in the middle of a fucking lake with no rules, and we would ram into each other, and there were times where we would like jump from ship to ship to like sink the other people, quote unquote, because these boats are stupid easy to flip back over. They're just like shitty little sailboats. They've got like the buoy on top of the sail, so they are practically impossible to like completely capsize. And there's this thing in the middle called the dagger board. It's what keeps the ship upright, but you can remove that for storage. So the main tactic was to get close enough, send your one pirate boy to leap over onto the other person's boat, steal their dagger board, and jump back onto the other boat. And the unstableness of the boat would capsize, and they would be fucking stranded out there for a good minute. So yes, I was a pirate once.
I feel like you do need a sword to be a pirate, though.
Mm-hmm. Some people had sticks.
Okay. I was gonna say like you need some type of thing. Obviously, no stabbing with that, but if you can inflict some good welts on there, like
yeah.
I guess
there were
that's
a couple
one
good
way to
welts.
train.
That's part way there.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
That's
getting
the coolest
started.
thing about the Boy Scouts I've ever heard.
Yeah,
for sure.
So
I think Can I join the Boy Scouts at my ripe age of 24?
no, they went bankrupt.
did they fucking really?
Yes, they
The Boy
absolutely
Scouts
did.
are done.
Yeah, and you're gonna laugh even harder because they went bankrupt on alleged claims of sexual harassment at the very top.
Yeah, no shit. And throughout, it was a spider web of boy touching.
And they wouldn't let girls in. Like, they were
Yeah.
adamant of, like, no girls in the Boy Scouts. It's like, dog, just change the name to Scouts.
Yeah.
It's that fucking easy.
The Girl Scouts didn't want to give up their sick cookie profits, though. For sure, they did not want to share that with those nasty boys.
Nasty boys. So it really depended on the day of like how good the wind conditions were, because there were some days out on the lake where it was just fucking dead and the boats would go like 2 miles per hour maximum. That wasn't really fun. The best days were when the wind was whipping at like 20 miles per hour, and if you angled your boat just right to hit
Give
the
her all
sail,
she's worth,
dude,
boys.
you could fucking go across that lake. I'm surprised no one broke any fucking bones from the ramming that we did on those days.
Oh, that's a sentence.
Wow,
that we
that's
could
a
clip.
sentence. That is a sentence
Oh,
that you
boy.
said about the Boy Scouts.
We were ramming so hard, we should have broke some bones. Whew. You don't know how nuts we get here in the Boy Scouts.
We should have busted out our backs.
Now, did you guys sing sea shanties though? I feel like
Of course we would sing
that's
sea
a-
shanties.
50% of it, right?
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Yeah, I've been in it. Yeah, I know the culture. I'm down with it. I'm with the shits.
Another
played
thing I
Assassin's
wanted to
Creed.
talk about today. I think I'm religious now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll break you by the end of this, but do go on.
So on Monday, it was a beautiful day outside.
This is the only time, before you go, I do need to say this. This is the only time that we are ever going to let you speak uninterrupted until you get to a point. Then we will interrupt you. But
Okay.
we are closed hands listening right now.
I appreciate that, T. Okay. So let's set the stage. It's Monday. It's beautiful outside. And I'm running low on alcohol. So I decide to walk down my street to the liquor store to pick up some more liquor. I get down there and I step out of the liquor store, and there's a guy who lives on the other side of the street who walks out on his front porch and does like the beckoning motion to me. And I've got my headphones on, so I'm just like, I point to myself and look around, and he's like, yeah, come on over. I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing anything else today. I'll go over there. So I walk across the street. I'm like, yo, man, what's up? And he's like, yo, man, can you spare $1? I'm gonna buy a beer today. And I was like, yeah, man, I got $1 for you, because I was in a good mood. So I gave him $1, and I started to walk away. But then I turned back around, and I looked at him. I'm like, hey, what kind of beer are you buying? He's like, oh, 211, which I'm assuming is just some shitty 40 ounce, right? So I pull out a $5 bill. I'm like, nah, man, get yourself something nicer. And I walk home, feeling pretty good. The next day, I stop at a Starbucks before I get before I go to work, and I get a coffee. I pull up to the drive-thru window, and the guy goes, oh, the person in front of you paid for your coffee. If that's not karma, I don't know what fucking is, and now I think I'm religious and believe in the karma system. Because what are the astronomical chances that I just give this guy some money to buy beer, and the very next day, someone pays for my coffee?
Okay.
It's not rocket science.
Okay, so I was taking notes while you were speaking.
Yeah, I saw you scribbling.
So let's get this first thing straight. We're in the midst of a global pandemic, and you decide to approach a person.
Yeah, that was a rough move. That's the first mistake you made.
That's
there.
one. You decided to approach this person and ask them further questions, which I don't know why anyone would ever do that. When I get into a conversation with a stranger, I'm fucking getting out of that conversation as soon as fucking possible. I'm not asking further questions.
I appreciate your lines of concern here, but you're kind of circumventing the whole topic of karma being real.
No.
It feels like you're more so
story,
just...
the whole
getting
story
there.
makes sense here. We have to get to the every detail of it.
Okay. Usually you guys fucking blast me for focusing too much on the details, but go off, I guess.
Yeah, well, this is the only time your details have ever been this concerning. Usually your details are like, well, it was sunny out, it was raining though, and it was about 72 degrees. I was wearing a light jacket, and
an LJ?
the wind was blowing eastward about 2 miles an hour. Usually your details mean nothing. They add nothing to the story. It's just pure like fucking setting stage for no good reason. You could have been kidnapped. You easily could have been kidnapped. Did your parents teach you nothing about talking to strangers? Then you enable an alcoholic by giving them money.
And not only that, you then went back and were like, no. Buy more. They're not going to buy a nicer. It's not like, oh, now I'm going to go get myself like a local
more.
IPA. They're going to just buy more shitty stuff.
They are going quantity over quality. They are drinking blackberry brandy because not because it's fucking good, but because it's like $3.
I may have had that same realization on my walk home from that interaction, but I still felt good that I helped someone, even if it was slightly negative.
You didn't help someone. He probably got drunk and stabbed a bystander later that night, and that blood is on your hands.
It's really not. I like to believe in human decency.
There is no such thing as human decency.
And you know what? You know
are
what's not
selfish.
You may have gotten your coffee paid for. Oh, that's very nice. But you know what that's not being humanly decent to? The fucking Starbucks workers. Because when I worked at Caribou, anytime someone would do that, like pay forward, and then everyone feels compelled to do the pay forward thing in the line, it fucking sucks. Because
It's
you
a
have to like try
nightmare
and
to
like
ring
balance
up.
whose money is whose, and like, well, shit, they're actually gonna get multiple drinks. So then they're like, no, I'll pay for my own. Send it to the person behind me instead. And it gets us. It makes it so confusing. And it's like, these people are fucking going out during a global pandemic so that they can serve you your fucking coffee.
Yeah,
and now
Tay.
you're just making it mentally and emotionally worse on them.
I didn't do
Yeah,
that. The person
yeah,
in front
Tay.
of them did. In front of me did. And I didn't pay for the coffee for the person behind me.
Okay,
Fuck that.
good.
I knew that my karma had already paid off because I gave someone $6 the day before,
Well, wait,
and then
wait.
somebody gave me $6 today.
Wait,
so it
wait,
canceled
wait.
each other out. So I didn't have to do it
Wait.
for the person behind me.
Wait. If you suddenly believe in this universal system of karma, you just did the worst karma.
No.
You did,
It had already canceled out. I like to stay at net zero karma, baby.
If you believed in karma, you'd be accruing karma. You had karma, and then you had the opportunity for more karma.
No,
which would've
because karma comes in
enlightened
different
you.
karma comes in different magnitudes. So if I do a bunch of good shit and get a bunch of good karma, something else that could have a massive negative karma could hit me, like my car explodes or some shit. So I keep it near that net zero, optimized for min max.
Yeah, you don't want to have too much gross karma, you know?
Yeah,
Well, then a karma pirate will come steal it.
exactly.
Yeah.
He'll come plunder your karma. Tay, you decided to make life harder for our hero workers. Okay?
What are you talking about?
You were like, I'm gonna make this difficult for them. I'm gonna have my coffee paid for by the person in front of me.
I
that
did not
should
decide
give you,
that.
Yeah, well, you did by giving that alcoholic more money. You
That's-
did decide that. Tay,
Also-
if you believe in karma, you believe that every action has a reaction, and you set that thing in motion if this is how you're speaking.
Yeah, I didn't know
So
what the outcome would be.
You made life harder for our hero workers.
Absolutely not. What I did
You did it. You did
was
it.
I got 6 positive karma points, let's say, right, from giving this guy some money. The next day, I had no idea.
You
what's
got
gonna
negative
happen
karma
with that.
because he went home and he beat the shit out of his child because he was drunk.
One, you know he doesn't have a home. Two,
he stepped out onto his porch.
This is a fundamental issue. Oh, he was on his porch? I thought
Yeah.
he was just hanging out outside.
No.
Homeless people can have porches.
Did he look like Jesus?
What are you talking about, you fucking idiot? Homeless
people can have porches.
The world is their porch. Shut the fuck up, you idiot.
It is. The world is their porch.
Now, what did this man look like? Tell me if he had a beard.
No, he was clean shaven.
Not Jesus then. So, and
No,
the
not
other
Jesus.
fundamental issue with this story, karma is not a religion.
That is true.
So does that make me spiritual then?
Oh, fucking Christ. I'm
I-
just imagining the Facebook posts that go along with this.
I'm
tell
not
me
religious,
Tell
but
me
I'm
your birth sign, guys.
spiritual.
Let me read your horoscope.
Oh my God. Okay.
What's your
I don't
star
want to
sign?
shit. I don't want to shit on anyone who finds joy in something. But if I see any more, if one more person asks me what my sign is, I'm going to fucking flip a biscuit. Because I'm so fucking that is such a Virgo move.
Oh my
No,
God,
it's not.
Such a Capricorn thing. And like I'm
No,
a
it's
Gemini,
not.
so
No,
like
it's
I'm
fucking
just
not.
love
Do you
people.
hear
Like,
yourself?
Fuck you.
Like, are you
I-
listening to yourself? The only thing worse is witch shit. That is the only thing that's like people who are like, no, I'm a witch. No, you're fucking not. No, you are absolutely fucking not. You weren't
Tyler,
born
I'm
in
a witch
coven.
when
You
Venus
were
is in
born the
retrograde.
suburbs.
Okay,
I-
when it's in
I have
retrograde,
a-
I am.
I have friends who are Wiccan though, and like that's their actual religion.
Tell them that they are stupid.
No.
Tell
Yeah.
them that they are appropriating stupid people.
No.
That whole bullshit of like fucking we are the daughters of the witches you couldn't burn. No, you're
know
not.
what- you know
No,
what
you're not.
Wiccans
You just
are?
bought
I
a
feel like-
tapestry.
Hey guys, I'm interesting. Look at me.
No.
I'm so unique.
Her mom was Wiccan, and she's like really old.
Yeah, if
That
your mo-
old people
that
still
doesn't
want
mean
to be
shit.
unique.
Just because your mom is old doesn't mean anything. Now, if your mom cast black magic on someone, then yeah, sure, you might be a witch. But if your mom just owned a tapestry and lit up some fucking scented candles, that ain't being a witch, dog.
Yeah, if you went home to your mom and you were like, hey, Tommy pushed me into the sand and then she made him a frog, yeah, okay, that's different. That's a little bit different. But yeah, if it's just like, oh, I have incense and I paint my nails black and I wear a choker sometimes, I think that's part of it. I think they have to.
Sorry, you're not Wiccan, you're just hot. Like, being like, you're not a witch, you're just so attractive.
I like both Wiccan and horoscope stuff because it's interesting. I don't necessarily
Why?
know.
I want you to explain to me why you think this is an interesting thing.
Okay. Also, I just said you can like it. Like, I grant that fucking permission. No, whatever brings you joy,
Exactly.
fucking go for it. But
I think it's neat.
as soon as someone comes up to my face and tells me, like, oh, you would do that, that's such a Virgo rising move. Oh my God. No, it fucking isn't. It absolutely is not. It's just so fucking broad that you can apply it to anything. Don't try and get me. That's literally the same thing as saying, "Hey, do you want to come to my congregation tonight?" No, I would not fucking like to. Don't try and involve me in your bullshit, okay?
The way I see horoscopes is it's more like a fortune cookie, like a daily fortune cookie. And that's how I take it. It's like, "Oh, that's kind of neat." And then I just kind of move on and think about it. And if something does happen that kind of aligns with it, I'm like, "Oh, shit. Hey, that's kind of neat." And then I just move on. I don't like swear by it or anything.
Yeah, no, it's purely the like, I don't want in on your bullshit. Don't try and include me in on your bullshit. And don't try and tell me that I did something because a fucking star told me to do it. I have free will, okay?
Tyler, now you do seem pretty grumpy about this, but lucky for you, I do have a crystal that will vibrate at just the right frequency to bring you back to an even temperament.
I respect that shit because it's a grift, okay? It's just people making money by profiting off of someone who will buy something stupid.
Tyler,
and I respect the shit out of that.
It's people trying to be more interesting than just having a rock collection. They're like, no, but these are like vibrating rocks?
Okay.
These rocks have a spirit in them? They're Jesus rocks? I don't know. No, I just respect grifting. And I think I want to set up a grift, okay?
So you like Scientology?
Yes, I absolutely respect the shit out of Scientology because it's just it's a pyramid scheme money-making scam. So I respect it.
So T, you're a boss babe then?
I'm a working bitch. I'm a boss babe.
Yeah, I'm a hashtag boss bitch for sure.
Yeah, I'm a boss bitch. I'm a girl boss.
All right, so what's Shapeless's multi-level marketing thing? What can we do as a company to become MLM?
Yeah. So this is what I want to do. I want to create a grift, but I have a problem. That is, I love grifts. I love me a good grift, but I am too like
self-righteous.
No. It's more so like I don't want to like profit off of like sick people or like, like fucking people who like market natural healing to people who have cancer. Like that is
like truly
horrible.
Evil shit. Yeah.
But
truly
Tyler,
evil.
that's all of the grifts that are going to get you like as much money as the big ones have. It's all like televangelists, they prey on that. Scientology preys on that.
Yeah. I want to do a grift that doesn't involve that because that's just too evil.
So what you're proposing is that we grift rich people.
Yeah, so like think of Alex Jones and his grifting. He's got the perfect grift because he still makes good money, but he's not preying on like sick people. He's just preying on people who are dumb enough to buy his protein powder.
Isn't he in jail?
Yes. I think he's in jail right now.
I mean, he probably got bailed out.
Yeah.
It was just a DUI.
Yeah, just a DUI.
Look, just a DUI. Look, you fool me once, shame on you. You know what I mean?
He did request a trial by combat, and of course, no one could beat him.
Yeah.
He's the dude is filled toe to tip with protein.
Yeah, the dude's a fucking tank. Okay,
Isn't that just
Yeah.
the lower half of his body then?
Like the
No.
first person he fought ran directly at him, and Alex Jones's body just absorbed him. He just went into
fucking-
him, like he
fucking
was fucking
Akira.
running into the little Harry Potter thing.
Alex Jones has a very good grift going on. So what the grift I want to do would be profiting off of people who think like anti-vaxxers and people who think 5G causes coronavirus.
Wouldn't
So we can
that
grift
just be
those
preying
people.
on sick people?
No,
Preying
no,
on
it's
people who are afraid to get sick.
yeah,
Okay, that's different. Yeah.
in a dumb way, because those are the same people who are outside with fucking signs and their kids are running around and they're all fucking mixing up like a germ cesspool
God,
and
that
they're
pisses
saying
me off
liberate
so much.
Minnesota.
It's well, like, okay, think about it. I just saw that this video's been circulating that it's one doctor that's explaining how like he thinks isolation is actually bad and it's going to make more people sick. And
Oh, that makes sense.
there's overwhelming evidence from thousands of doctors across the world and like World Health Organization and all of this stuff telling you, no, this is what we need to do to keep the world as safe as possible, flatten the curve, all that, stop it from spreading, all that kind of stuff. One doctor goes out and says, basically like, yeah, this shit sucks. I want to go out to restaurants again. And then that starts circulating with the whole community. Like, look, we were right the whole time. This is a doctor. It's like, you didn't listen to any of the other doctors that were out doing this.
T,
So
you're
it's
not-
pretty
you're
easy
not-
to fool.
What is that? It's like what's that fucking called? It's like your bias confirmation.
Confirmation bias. Yeah.
Right.
yeah, confirmation bias. They don't actually give a shit what anyone else is saying. They're just looking for a confirmation bias.
And you're probably neglecting the fact that this doctor is American, so his words mean much more than the WHO, which is an international organization. American doctors know best.
Yep.
And as we all know, coronavirus is purely an American problem.
Yep.
Until it isn't. Until we need to
I'm
shift
sorry,
blame
Ted,
elsewhere.
Are you talking about the China virus?
Exactly. But it is an American problem until we need to shift blame, then it's China's fault.
Yeah.
But if we grift those people who think that 5G causes, because that one is fucking wild. Like the people who are afraid of 5G, I'm so down with that. Only to like, I intentionally have not said a single word about that on any of my social medias at all. In readiness to be like, no, I believe that full-heartedly. I'm ready. Yeah, the 5G apocalypse, it's on its way.
So it's people that believe that the 5G towers are what's causing what we are thinking is like COVID-19, right?
Yeah, it's anything. Any illness, you can just be like, well, it's because, we introduced a new technology and we don't know how it interacts with our bodies and it created the coronavirus. 5G emits coronavirus, okay? Okay, Tori? Get that fucking straight. Get that through your thick fucking skull, okay?
Well, I'm just happy that I have enough
And what we
crystals
need
around
to
me
do-
protect me.
What we need to do is my protection from it, which is a monthly subscription to so what it is it's when you have iron in your body, iron reacts like, think of it like an iron suit of armor. It will protect you from all incoming radiation and microwaves. So they will hit this iron and they won't be able to penetrate it because iron radiates, or not radiates, but it operates on such a frequency that these waves can't penetrate it. So if you don't need to take it every single day. It's 2 or 3 times a week, maybe 4 times to be safe. But if you subscribe to my monthly package here, I will send to your home these iron supplements every single month, and then that way you and your family can be protected from 5G. And we have very flexible plans. We have a family plan, we have a 2-person plan, we have a single plan. Just that way, you have enough iron to keep yourself safe, and also you can buy the iron salve and you rub it on your house, and it'll stop the 5G waves from penetrating your home, so they can't even get in there.
Wow, Tyler, that's amazing. And let me step in here as one of your professional consultants on this project. Hey, everyone at home, I swear by this product that Tyler is convincing you about. I don't even know if you needed convincing in the first place. I am a doctor in theoretical medicine, and I've tested this stuff, and I have a PhD in theoretical medicine, and it just works. It just works. We tested it day in, day out, stood right next to a 5G tower, took one of these good pills, and I'm perfectly fine. In fact, I think I feel better than I did before.
And feeling better is not proven. This is just a protective layer.
Correct.
But when we haven't the studies haven't been completed yet that it actually makes you feel better. There is a chance. I don't want to market this as it'll make you feel better, but there is a chance, okay?
Yeah. Anecdotally, it's been 100% effective.
And the government can put a 5G tower right outside of your house.
Mm-hmm.
They will. That's what they're trying to
they
do.
absolutely
It's like
will.
It is like a brain control thing. That's just a fact. You can't argue with facts. I'm sorry, folks, but you can't. It doesn't matter how fast you want your internet to be. You can't argue with the facts. And they're going to put them outside of everyone's home, and you need to rub that salve on your house.
Yeah, and what we have found is that as long as you are at least 4 feet away from a 5G tower, this has 100% effective rates of being able to block all of those waves. Now, if you get closer than 4 feet, it's only going to be about 90% effective because, the waves are just more powerful from
90%
the
is still
source.
really good.
90% is still
It
really
might as well
good.
be 100. Might as well be 100.
Exactly, 90% round up. That's 100. But we want to make sure that you and your family are staying safe. So if you subscribe to this package, you're going to receive these pills. You can blend them. We have different juice packs that you can order them from. They are environmentally friendly. There's not going to be any waste. You're going to really be keeping your family safe. And that's what you want at this time, right? You all want to keep your family safe. Don't
Right.
you?
Right.
Right. And now, is there any plans to expand this into perhaps an actual suit of iron armor?
We've been kind of testing that. It is very expensive to produce.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
if people show interest, we would have to sell it. We're going to try and keep that price as low as possible because we're not in this business to make a profit. Okay, I wouldn't even call it a business. We're offering a service. Okay, and this
now
service is to
nonprofit
keep
health
you
service.
safe.
Yes. Now, T, I do have to ask for our viewers out there who may be concerned that they might not be able to afford this. What does a monthly subscription cost?
So a monthly subscription is going to be so affordable. We have all of these different pricing plans for you. Like I said, if you only need a single dosage, you can subscribe to a single dosage, the family dosage, the two person. The single dosage is going to start at $29.99 per month.
That's not
And when
bad
you
at
think
all.
about that, that's $1 every single day. Would you spend $1 every single day to keep yourself safe? That is so
I
low.
spend about 4 times as much on my health insurance. This is amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, Tay will spend $6 on an alcoholic buying some booze.
yeah.
so.
As we all know, Tay will just throw money out the window to every alcoholic that she finds. But what I'm offering is an incredible. We found a way to make this. To manufacture this product as cheap as we possibly can. It's made in the USA, okay?
That's an important fact.
These are all US-based materials that are being manufactured for you. So it's US manufacturing. We're going to send it to your house. DHL, really great company. And we want to be able to keep this price as low as possible for you. Like I said, we're not trying to make any money off of this. We want to protect people. We're offering a service. So if you buy these iron supplements, like I said, many different forms you can take them in. We do have a suppository if you're into that. If we have smoothies, we have protein powders, we have pills, we have.
What can you do? What can you do for my my 4-legged friends?
Oh, okay. That's the other thing is that your 4-legged friends, your animals, your family, okay? Because pets are family, okay?
Oh, no question there.
Let's get that
I was
straight.
talking actually about Tay, my furry friend.
Oh, your furry friends. Well, what we can do is you can rub the salve on the outside layer of the fursuit.
Yeah.
And it'll operate like your house because your fursuit is your house.
Yes.
Right.
So if
What is your skin but the house of your body?
your fursuit is the house of your soul because your soul lives in that fursuit.
Correct.
Yep.
So you
Can
just rub
confirm.
that salve on it.
And that becomes your suit of armor that we were talking about before.
Yeah. The other thing you want to watch out is yes, your pets. I don't even like to call them pets. I like to call them, family members. Your family members, they're going to be able to carry 5G, so they are not immune to this. They are 5G carriers.
Yeah.
And if they get too close to a 5G tower, those radiation waves, they're going to hang out in their fur, almost like ticks.
You're saying that my dog Jeffrey, my good dog that I love so much, is an asymptomatic 5G carrier.
Yes. Jeffrey, unfortunately, and it's not Jeffrey's fault, okay? Jeffrey is a 5G carrier, though.
It's the way that he was built.
Jeffrey is going to go into your house and bring all that 5G radiation energy in there. And if you're not protected, and if Jeffrey's not, Jeffrey could die,
Yes.
okay?
It's no
Jeffrey
different.
could-
It's no different than him picking up a tick with Lyme's disease. You just can't stop it.
Exactly. You can't stop it, but you can prevent it and you can treat it, okay?
And mitigate it. Yes.
Yeah, you can mitigate the possibilities of that happening. So what we do is we have a pet shampoo that is filled with Clorox and iron. And if you rub that all over your pets, you stop them from being these asymptomatic carriers because they're going to get in your bed, they're going to rub up against your kids, and you don't that's the other thing is you don't want that happening. So what we also offer is if the problem gets too severe, we do have bullets laced with this iron, the radiation wave blockers, and you can put Jeffrey down using that method. And then we also have a topsoil layer that's filled with these iron supplements. So once you bury Jeffrey,
yeah.
you can fill that top layer of grass with these iron supplements so it doesn't leak out.
T, I gotta say, this is a lot of things. What if I just want an all-in-one solution? Just like a single thing that I can buy, put it on my kitchen table.
Yeah,
and
we
it
do
just
have a
cancels
full
everything.
package. Yep, we do offer all of our products. That is going to be a little bit more expensive because you're getting a full treatment with this. And this is going to be all of our products. It's going to be the family plan. It's going to be the salve. It's going to be the iron bullets. It's going to be the topsoil layer. It's going to be everything you can imagine. It's going to be the suppository, lots of suppositories. And then that's going to be 20% off. It's a package discount because we don't have to send multiple products. I know. We're really doing God's work here. And that's going to be $189 per month. But when you do the math, that's still only about $5 per day
For all
Now-
those things. Wow.
Okay, so I think this is a really, really good idea, obviously, and I just want to be a part of helping this get out to the people. So if I wanted to maybe join the team of people who can spread the word and maybe make the healthful
We
transactions.
call ourselves
here.
crusaders.
Okay. So if I wanted to become a crusader, can you kind of break that down for me?
Yeah, so what you can do is if you go to our website, you can sign up for our newsletter. Our newsletter does cost $1 per email. We're not going to send you a lot of emails, but we are going to send you emails. And every email you receive is going to cost $1 because, the cost of shipping and handling and all of that stuff.
And,
that goes
and
with
server
our emails.
maintenance. Server maintenance.
Yeah,
is pretty
well,
expensive.
we don't have servers. It's carrier pigeons. We call it email because it's eliminate. You see, email is dangerous as well. You're going to want to stay away from computers.
Yep.
You're going to want to avoid the whole online sphere. So we send out a carrier pigeon. We got to feed them. We got to make sure that we have enough tape to wrap the messages around their little tiny legs.
We have to
And-
buy them those cool little backpacks that you can have
Yep.
like the little pop it on there. Yep.
And if you want the carrier pigeon to be wearing like a fun outfit, that's going to be $2.
Okay, yeah.
We have like cowboy hats. We have wizard hats. We have lots
Maybe
of different,
sports jerseys.
little
like
pilot
sports jerseys.
caps.
You know, it's fun for the whole family. You know, oh, what's our pigeon going to be wearing today?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be $1 to receive our newsletter for every carrier pigeon we send you. We're going to have to set up like an installation fee because you will need a coop at your house. That's only going to be $30 a monthly, but
we sell those too, so that's right there for you. And of course, the coops are made of iron. So
yeah, and we have payment plans and everything.
And we pre-treat all of our carrier pigeons so that they're also not 5G carriers. We treat them all in-house, so you don't have to worry about that.
You're going to want to watch out for double agent pigeons, though. We can't protect you against double agent pigeons. All of our pigeons, you know, are going to be marked with a specific layer of energy that comes off of them. So if you buy our crystal and hold it next to the pigeon, it will glow in a purple color to let you know the pigeon is safe.
right, yep. But the boxes get a little bit more tricky because we didn't mention the shipping and handling on the packages that you order. It's going to be more expensive because we don't want to, we don't trust anyone else. So we do have to tie about 10 pigeons to that box.
Yeah, exactly.
And they do fly. It's like an inefficient drone, but it's a safe drone.
It's a very safe drone.
Correct.
Yeah, we do have to kind of like rope them all together. And it is a little bit extra cost because those pigeons are hard to wrangle. You wouldn't fucking believe how hard it is to wrangle those pigeons.
A lot of them don't make it through when we dunk them in the salves and stuff.
Yeah,
and
we go
also
through a lot of pigeons.
we can't guarantee there are no refunds or cancellations. So you are a customer for life. But what that means is, you know, we don't like to call you customer. You're family to us.
Yes,
So
yes.
and family is for life. So you're a family member for life. And we don't offer refunds. If the pigeons do get caught in a storm, you're gonna have to take the hit on that one.
Yeah, that's just sort of a bummer on that one. Just order another one. You know, $5 a day. It turned it into $10 a day. That's still nothing.
Still nothing.
Nothing at all.
Not to protect your family, of course. You know what's better than protecting your family, Tyler?
What?
Getting out of this episode.
I don't know about that.
No.
Tori,
Let's
because
hang out here and build another company. What else we got?
No, because family's the most important thing, Tori.
I know that.
You can't put a price on family.
I know that.
So
Hey, like that's why I love Olive Garden so much because I am family.
yeah, Olive Garden is your family. And we actually do want to take a second to promote Olive Garden because all of their good food has that iron supplement pills in it. So if you eat at Olive Garden, our
Co-branded.
featured national partner, you will actually be safe as well. Does Olive Garden deliver?
Maybe.
I'm sure they DoorDash.
Honestly, why the fuck would I ever order Olive Garden? I have pasta at home, and it's better than the shit they do.
I know.
I can just fucking make pasta so fucking easily. You're not going to charge me $15 a plate. I knew it's pre-made. You can't fucking fool me.
How do they do endless breadsticks and soup or whatever when it's DoorDash? You just have one guy that keeps you're like more. You just ring a little bit more.
Oh my God, can you
get a little
holy
errand boy.
shit. It's just someone that has to hang out at your house, and then if you decide, yeah, I want more, he's got to run to Olive Garden and get you more.
And you don't have to tip him any further because you did already give him his first initial delivery tip. And after that, this is just kind of how the garden operates, you know?
And the thing is, too, is that it truly is endless. Like,
Yeah.
if you order breadsticks before closing time, they are legally required to keep delivering them to you
It has
until
to be-
you are done.
It's as endless as that particular Dasher's misery will be.
Yes.
Until your Dasher drives off a bridge, you get endless breadsticks.
You basically, once you're done and satisfied with it, but hey, unlimited goes forever. So you could just wake up the next morning and call him up and be like, I'm still under contract with this. I want more. And
Yeah,
he'd be like,
that's
"But it's 7
That's why
in the morning."
Dashers
You're
are
like,
so
"I know."
mad. You know, it's not because of they're getting shit wages and they work for shit tips and they have to spend a lot of money on gas and it's all horrible. It's because it's not those reasons that they're miserable. It's because they are legally obligated to, when you say, I'd like more breadsticks, it's unlimited. You get to keep ordering breadsticks, and they have to deliver them. You're like, I want Jeremy to deliver my breadsticks.
And
hey,
you don't
Jeremy.
have to pay any more to them, and you don't have to pay any more to Olive Garden.
Hey, Jeremy, I'm pretty hungry, is what you have to say to Jeremy, and then he is legally obligated to get you more breadsticks.
Yeah, and it's only if they maybe did some special deed for you that you could release them from the oath.
From their servitude, yeah.
Yeah, the life debt they owe you.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you have to, it's kind of like Harry Potter rules with Dobby, how you had to give him a sock and then the elf is free. You do have to offer Jeremy a breadstick, yes.
Wait, hold on. In Harry Potter, you have to give an elf a sock?
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'm begging people to read any other book. Just another book.
So this actually has me thinking, this model. I did see on a billboard that Panera Bread is starting to do a coffee subscription service where you pay $8 a month and you can get unlimited coffee.
Why would I want coffee from Panera?
Hear me out, though. Unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks for a subscription fee. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can get them at any time for a flat fee of like, what, $10 a month? That's better than a Netflix subscription in my fucking book.
Oh, it'd be like $30 a month. And you know they would. You know they.
Olive Garden likes to charge premium prices for not premium
for low
quality,
less than premium
food.
food. Yes.
Like subpar bread.
Yeah. well, my big thing is, out of all things, like, oh yeah, oh man, I really would want a cup of coffee. Starbucks, Caribou. No, let's go to Panera. Let's go to Panera Bread.
Yeah,
for our coffee.
I wanted coffee and also a shitty tuna melt that's $17. Give it to me.
Hey, you know what goes really good with coffee? Broccoli cheddar soup. That sounds fucking. That's baseball and apple pie right there.
Damn, I got this thin hot liquid and this thick hot liquid. God, I just want to drink them both at the same time.
You
Cheese
can
and
mix
coffee.
them. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
please.
Yeah, it's like coffee cake and coffee. You know, you can dip it. You can dip your coffee in your soup.
I like to get those little tea bags of instant coffee, and I just dangle them in my soup, and it works for almost all thick
Oh, and you
soups.
just
clam
squeeze it into
chowders.
your mouth. You know, like dangle it over your mouth. You get some dribbles on your chin, and you just fucking squeeze it in, and broccoli bits are covering your face.
Yeah, I think maybe the only thing that goes better with cheddar broccoli soup is like soy sauce.
Oh, have you ever had coffee and soy sauce?
Yes. One time I mistaked it and I took a big sip of it and I was like, oh, this coffee's really good. Realized, of course, my mistake that it was soy sauce, and I've just been drinking that ever since.
Wow.
Salty coffee. It's so good. You know, people put like sugar in their coffee. I'm telling you guys, audience members, please just try it. Next cup of Joe that you have, just put a big spoonful of salt in it and drink it.
Hey, y'all ever heated up Dr. Pepper in the microwave and drank it hot?
No, fuck that. Absolutely not.
It's good.
No, I do
Wait,
not believe you.
Wait, Tay, you haven't been heating up your Dr. Pepper?
I don't drink Dr. Pepper at all. I think it's gross.
What the fuck? It's the best soda, you fucking
What are you
idiot.
talking about? No.
It's like it's right next to Coca-Cola. It's
what
below
are you
Coca-Cola.
talking about? It's nowhere near Coca-Cola.
Well, I'd say Pepsi Cola.
No one likes
That's
Pepsi Cola.
top tier.
No one likes Pepsi Cola.
No, Pepsi sucks.
No. Okay, I will say that I do like Pib better than Dr. Pepper.
What the fuck?
I haven't had a Pib in like 10 years.
Dude, Dr. Pepper is god tier.
No, Dr. Pepper is like Z tier.
Dr. Pepper, you know those shitty Mafia Boss ads that used to be running around?
Yeah?
Dr. Pepper is like level 100 boss, and like Coca-Cola is like level 1 crook.
No, absolutely
Coca-Cola is
not.
the single best soda.
It is bullshit. You've just been fucking mind like controlled by Coca-Cola and their fucking Christmas ads and their cute polar bear to believe.
Sorry
it's
that I
better.
need someone on the front lines of the war on Christmas, Tyler. My bad that I want to keep our nation's values intact. Sorry.
Nothing
Sorry.
Hey, look. December, it's about 3 things. It's about Jesus, it's about saying Merry Christmas, and it's about Coca-Cola, baby.
Yeah.
Look, I do want to say off tangent a little bit. I did recently watch Agent Cody Banks 2.
Why'd you do that though? Why'd you do that though, buddy?
What does that have to? Why?
And I swear to fucking God, a real line in Agent Cody Banks 2 was Agent Cody Banks was at CIA summer camp. Okay. And first of all, the CIA has a secret summer camp that they don't tell parents about where they are just radicalizing children to overthrow South American governments, probably. Like they're just fucking training kids to be secret agents and the parents don't know. That's a big fucking lawsuit waiting to happen.
Did they think they were just going on like water slides and learning to tie knots and shit?
Yes, and there's like fucking like weird tech that like goes back into the ground. Like when the parents get there, there's like drills that they run and everything. And Agent Cody Banks, this is the second movie, so we've established, the lore of Agent Cody Banks being a badass. And
we've established Frankie Muniz as good fighting skills.
Yeah. and Agent Cody Banks, as we would all imagine, is hot shit at this CIA summer camp in the second movie. And a kid walks up to Frankie Muniz, Agent Cody Banks himself, and he's like, "Whoa, Cody Banks!" And he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" He's like, "Well, everyone knows how it goes. It goes baseball, apple pie, America, Cody Banks, and then mom." So he ranked the levels of America, and he's like, everyone knows how it goes. It's America, apple pie, Cody Banks, and mom. And those are American values.
Wow. So, one, I didn't think mom would even be on there. That's a wild card.
We all had it wrong. It's not American values like patriotism up there, nationalism up there, saying the Pledge of Allegiance, and standing during that fucking anthem on your fucking feet, remove your cap, hand over your heart, standing for that fucking anthem. It's not any of that shit.
Nope.
It's Cody Banks, okay? America is Cody Banks, and Cody Banks is America.
I close my case on that one.
I close my case.
Slam the judge hammer.
I close my case. Name a thing more American than Cody Banks. You fucking can't. I dare you.
I'm
Try.
the prosecution on this, and I got fucking nothing. Like, you won the case. Good job.
Thank you.
Cody Banks is America. Thank you for listening to another episode of Baseless Claims. Tay, that's where you come in. This is the part where you do your...
Yeah, I'm processing America is Cody Banks. It took me a second. But yeah, thank you so much for listening and or watching, wherever you may be listening and or watching. Go ahead and leave us a like, comment, favorite, review, whatever. It really helps us out, gets us into more curated lists, helps spread us around. But the best way to help us grow is to share us with your friends. We love it every time we see interactions on Twitter and in the comments of people getting involved and tagging their friends and stuff like that. So go ahead and
new
do
people
that.
watching, saying they've been running through all the episodes. That's phenomenal. That's always really great. Interaction is the best way. Buying our subscription box is the best way. It's a loot box system. It's a pay to win loot box system. Choose your fighter. You can donate money directly to me, and I will fight Tay and Tori.
Will you fight Cody Banks, though?
That'd be good.
But I wouldn't fight Cody Banks. I wouldn't dare fight Cody Banks.
Can't.
No.
And if you go to our Twitter, at Shapeless Media, you are going to find little snippets of the show. You can share those around. And like we said, leave a review. Those always are super, super helpful. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next time for Baseless Claims.
Tyler, no one thinks of the best soda and goes, "Oh, Pepsi."